Testing. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Testing. Okay, audio is fine, I think. Bam. Hello. Hi, Palms. Hi, how you doing? Oh wait, let me get the problem list from the previous screen. Can I copy this and put that here? Oh, fantastic. Perfect. All right. Hi, everyone. We are doing Leetcode problems today, specifically Microsoft questions. Yeah, very sudden stream, but I'm here doing it. Okay, problem 1, Leetcode 73, set matrix zeros. Given an m by n integer matrix, if an element is 0, set its entire row and columns to 0. You must do it in place. Okay. I have a vague recollection of this problem. I don't remember how to do it though. So example 1, you have 0 here. So its entire row is set to 0, its entire column is set to 0. Over here you have 0, 0. So you set this row to 0, this column and this column to 0. Okay, I see. This is kind of tricky, right? Because you can't actually set everything to 0 as you go. Because, for example, this one, right? If you set this column and this row to 0, then as you iterate through the rest from, top row to bottom row, left column to left row, as you iterate through the 2D array, you're like, wait, is this a new 0 that I put myself, or is that an old 0? So that's kind of tricky. What I'm getting is, I think we should have a way. Okay, this is also me recollecting the problem a little, but there should be a way where we can first store which rows and which columns are 0, and then we fill out the columns with, 0 if necessary. These are some bad examples. They're all in the... They are all in the corners. What about this one? So we go like this, we iterate through, we see this one is 0, right? So maybe we set the top row as 0 here to mark this entire row as 0. Yeah, something like that. And then we mark this column as 0. We use the 0th column and 0th row to track which rows and columns should be set to 0 as we iterate, basically. I think we might need one more variable to store if the first row or the first column is actually 0, too. Yeah, okay. I think that's my plan. I will use two variables, one to track if the entire row above is 0, and if the 0th column is 0. And then I'll use the top row, top column to figure out, to store actually, which other rows and columns are set to 0. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, sounds good to me. Here we go then. So we have, it's been a while since I coded in Java. Boolean, let's say top row 0 is equal to false for now. Boolean top column, maybe I'll call this first row 0, and then the first column 0 is equal to false. Or yeah, false. Okay, and then we iterate through the rest of the rows and columns, right? And then track in the first row column if necessary, if there's 0. PogChamp Senpai says, hi chat. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing Microsoft coding interview problems today. Very exciting. Okay, so for loop, int row is equal to 0 if row is less than matrix. What do we do for this? Matrix.length. Sure. Row plus plus. And then we do a inner loop for the column. Column is equal to 0 while column is less than matrix. Let's assume that there's a row 1 and do a dot length. So column plus plus. And I haven't used Java in so long. Am I even doing for loops right? I can do a quick sanity check by just printing stuff out. System.out .println. Let's just print out matrix row column for now. We don't have to return anything, right? Yeah, we don't have to return anything. So if I've done my job right, they should print out exactly what the input is. Let's just sanity check run this for now. System.out.println. Forgot a semicolon. Yep, I've been coding too much in Python. Okay, 111, 101, 111. Okay, yes, I still remember how to do for loops. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5. Okay, good. I remember. Okay, so now is the case where, what if we see a 0, right? We have to track it somehow. So if matrix row and column is equal to 0. Okay, now we have to do some fancy stuff here. If we're in the first row, if row is equal to 0, then first row 0 is equal to true. Equal to true. And again, this is because we are reserving the first row and first column to mark which of the other rows and columns are zeros. Yeah. If the column is equal to 0, then the first column 0 is equal to true. Yeah. Gerson runs and says, "Hey bro, today I almost got selected in Google Hackathon." That's pretty cool. Wait, what exactly is Google Hackathon? Is this like a hackathon sponsored by Google? What'd you make in the hackathon? It's pretty cool though. I failed the semifinals. Oh. Hey, you made it to the semifinals though. Wait, what even is this thing? Hackathon? Like you showcase the project and some Google reps judge it? I'm not sure if I should do an else statement here, because what if it's the 0th column, you know? Then these two should be true. Should I perhaps do a else? Or if row is not equal to 0, row is greater than 0, and column is greater than 0, then you do the whole fancy mark the rows in the first column of rows. Gerson says, just because of mismanagement of organizing team. What? No. Wait, tell me more. What did the organizing team do? If row is greater than 0 and column is greater than 0, then yeah, mark it. So you do, what do you do? Matrix. In the 0th row, you can mark which column is 0. Then we set it to 0. And then in the 0th column, we mark which row it is. 0th column, excuse me. Set that to 0. That should be right, I think. We can also do a sanity check by printing out the matrix in the end. Let's do another, just copy all this code here. Okay, so here we should have marked exactly which rows and columns should be 0. I'll just call this sanity print. Okay, what do we do in the sanity print? Let's just print system.out.print, maybe just one line. And we print the current matrix, row, column. And then after each row, we do a system.out.print line. So it actually prints in a separate line. Sure, let's run. Okay. This is our standard out. This is just basically the example, right? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, okay. It marked this is 0, this is 0. That's correct behavior. What about this one? The corners, right? The corners. These are exactly the same, which I think is right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're on the right track. Unless, am I marking the first row? Wait. System out.println. Let's also print out our first row 0 plus a space plus first column 0. Gershonron says, so judgment happened on the basis of other mentors' lists. The mentor whom I presented the idea, he didn't send details of all the teams he mentored on the semifinals. There were many mentors, but I choose a shitty mentor. He lost the list of the teams. Wow. That's pretty bad of him. Man, that's pretty horrible. No. Wait, what did you even make in the hackathon? False. Yeah, that's good. True. Okay. I'm definitely on the right track then. So all we have to do now is iterate through all the iterate through the entire matrix again, and if the first row or first column has 0 where it's at, then mark it as 0. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. I'm gonna just comment this out, start another loop underneath here. Gersman says, like, think, make, and pitch the idea, prototype, and the business perspective of any project you think of. Wow, that's pretty comprehensive, not just making it, huh? Business perspective of any project. Are you allowed to share what project you made? Sounds pretty cool. Okay. So if the row above me, if the first row says I should be 0, then I should be 0. So matrix, the 0th row and column is equal to 0, or the first column says I should be 0, so matrix, the row, the column is equals 0, then I set myself to 0. Matrix, row, column is equal to 0. Yeah. There's also another case, right? If I'm on the first row, yeah, should I do this other case? Maybe I'll do another if statement, just be more organized. If my current row is equal to 0 and first row 0 is true, then I set my current thing to, then I set my current matrix row column to 0 as well. I could probably combine this into one if statement, but I think for the sake of organization for now, I will not do that. So this is one. And let's do an OR statement. Or if my column is 0 and the first column 0 thing is true, then I set myself to 0. Yeah, okay. I think this is okay. Let's run this. Compilation error, cannot find simple column. Oh, I misspelled column. The main thing is to pitch, okay. And present the idea to non-tech judges. Do you actually hear the music you play on the stream while coding? Yeah, I do. I actually hear the music. Okay, what is going on here? Expected. Oh. I think I know what's going on. Wait, hold on. What is going on? Should I do some more printouts again? 101. So I'm missing this one. This one should be 0 as well. What happened to this one? Let's print out what my sanity check was. Okay, my sanity check was this, right? So yeah, why didn't I print this out as 0? So if I go through every single spot here, Gerstmann says, the way you are again solving Leetcode problems is a great thing. Still prepping for Microsoft, huh? Oh yeah, about that. I've been on the Microsoft waitlist for like half a year now. It's actually crazy how long they kept me there. You never know, man. Like, the recruiter reached out to me, what was it, a few weeks ago, and they were like, by the way, you're still on the waitlist. It's like, oh, I didn't even know that. I thought it was just done. I thought I was ghosted. Okay, one of these if statements is not good for some reason. If matrix 0 column, here, why am I having row column? So column should be 0. Yeah, column should be 0. Run. Please. Oh, well, case 1 works. Case 2 is still not working. Why? My output is that everything is 0. Goodness. Oh, I think I see what's going on. I'm setting the first row to all zeros, right? So then now I think the entire first row is 0. Great. So what I should be doing is I should be starting at row 1, column 1, right? And then I should be saving this for a different loop. That makes sense. Man, that's so inconvenient though. Gersman said you ever interviewed for Microsoft? I did actually. I got past the first rounds of the initial coding, and then they put me on the waitlist for 6 months, and here I am. Okay, sanity check time. So right now, all cases should be taken care of except for the first row and first column. So only this should be filled out. 0, 0, 0. Okay, I'm on the right track. It's just kind of annoying that I have to do all this in one pass, I guess. Do I have to do the column? Wait, I didn't even need to store the column in, because I'm going like top to bottom, left to right, right? You know what? I'll still go with the column. Okay, so this is for the first row. We're going to do this right at the end. So if the first row should be 0, then you fill the first row as 0. Let me copy this code up here. Okay, matrix, first row, column is equal to 0. Yeah. And then this is the first column. I feel like I'm overcomplicating this. There should be a better way of doing this, right? First row, and then the first column, huh? Wait. The first row. I should be copying this, no? The column. Yeah, okay. And then the first row is what I copied before, or first column. I'm confusing myself. The whole if first column 0. And then matrix, we're changing our rows now, and then column is 0. Then set it to 0. Okay. Okay, I feel better about this. I'm gonna do some formatting stuff. Run. Line 50. No, why? Gershman says, got to go, bro. Tomorrow's exam, all the best. Oh, thank you. Good luck on your exam, man. Line 50. Wait, why? Don't understand. Do I have to do another one here? Or like another one here, maybe. Let's go! We did it! We did it! It's probably slow as heck. But oh well. Hey, we did it! Oh. We're in the top 75% percentile. There's probably a better way of doing this, right? I have so much for loops. But I did this in place. Let me see what the best solution is. Set zeros. Oh, they have a lot of for loops too. Never mind. Oh, they did the exact same thing as me. Never mind then. My solution is probably good. So what did they do here? They found the column row, max row length, max column length. They have two booleans like me too. Is first column 0, is first row 0, because they're using it for storage. For I equals 0, less than row I plus plus. So they're detecting if the first column is 0. Okay, and I guess they're breaking out a loop prematurely if the first column is 0 because they don't need to do it anymore. Like, if we know that the first column is 0, partially searching through the first row, I guess, then there's kind of no point, right, in searching the rest if we already know the first column is 0. And likewise, if the first row is 0, and then they iterate through the rest, setting all the other... Yeah, they're using the first row, first column as storage to check. and then one loop for setting everything to 0, and then one loop for setting just the first row and column to 0. Okay, cool. That's a win. I'm gonna mark 73 as done. Do I have a check mark emoji? Check mark emoji. Yay! I want the one with the box though. Can we have the... Is there a check mark emoji with the box? Check mark G. Yeah, how do you print this out? Oh, here. Hey, okay. Next up is... Should we take a short break before going to the next one? Maybe I'll tell a story. Let my mind rest a little bit. What should I talk about? Did you know that my boss actually leaked our customers' private API key? I thought it was pretty funny. It was so out of character too, because my boss is usually like a pretty sharp and smart person. He doesn't usually do stuff like this. Yeah. Let's see. How should I tell this story? So basically we have a customer who gave us a private API key so we can do business with them. I think my boss was working on some code. He actually codes. He's one of those bosses that codes. And he actually pushed out a file that he wasn't supposed to push. And that file contained the private API key from the customer. So that, the private API key is so we can access their data. So he published their key/password to the data on the internet, which is really bad because if hackers find the key, then they'll be able to access the customer data, which is a huge breach of security. But luckily, apparently Google periodically scans really quickly for keys updated to the internet. So apparently what Google did was they detected the key and then they immediately rendered the key useless, like invalidated it, so it couldn't be used as the password anymore. And then my boss didn't know it at first, so he's like, wait, why is the password/key not working anymore? And then he went to the customer and he asked them like, hey, what's going on? Why is the key? It's almost like it's their fault. And then he got back word saying that the password has been leaked. The key has been leaked on the internet. And then he's like, oh. And then he found out that he did it. He's like, oh shoot. Oh shit. He is a honest man though. He fessed up to the customer that it was actually him that leaked it. He didn't actually have to do that because all they knew from their end was that the key was leaked, but they didn't know who. But yeah, he was honest. He fessed up, and he was fully aware that they might not do business with him anymore. So he's like, oh, part 1 of the plan, just fess up, apologize. Plan 2, see if they give us a new one. And apparently they did give us a new one. Yeah, they're still doing business with us. Apparently they appreciated his honesty. Yeah. Vine boom sound effect. Yeah. It was pretty scary because they were like a big-ish customer for us. And they were like, it wouldn't be surprising if they left because they just started working with us. They weren't very deep in the partnership yet. Yeah. So yes, Palm's Vine boom sound effect. The key doesn't work anymore. Boom. The key, it's been leaked. Boom. And it was leaked by me. Boom. Okay. Next problem, yeah? Let's work on Leetcode. 2938. 2938. Separate black and white balls. Okay. There are n balls on the table. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Good water. There are n balls on a table. Each ball has a color black or white. You are given a zero-index binary string S of length n, where 1 and 0 represent black and white balls respectively. So 1 is black and 0 is white. Okay, that makes sense. Reggie says, "Hi, how are you doing?" I'm doing good. Yeah, today's my day off for my job. I took 2 days off. I'm currently doing Microsoft questions on Leetcode. How are you doing? Work has been pretty interesting. Yeah, I might have an opportunity to design and animate some sort of mascot for the startup I'm working at, which is pretty exciting. I might show some more information in future streams, or maybe even work on it on future streams. It's pretty exciting. In each step, you can choose 2 adjacent balls and swap them. Return the minimum number of steps to group all the black balls to the right and all the white balls to the left. Okay. Minimum. Okay, you can choose 2 adjacent balls and swap them. Return the minimum number of steps to group all the black balls to the right. Okay, so black balls on the right, which is this side. We can group all the black balls to the right in the following way. So S0 and S1, just swap them, 0, 1, 1. Okay, this is basically like in order. Okay. It's initially ones are not grouped together. Okay, so you're just grouping all the ones. Okay. We can group all the black balls to the right in the following way. S0 and S1 swap. Yeah, okay. It can be proven that the minimum number of steps needed is 2. What about this one? Reggie says, how's job life going? Oh, well, like any other job, it's sometimes pretty boring and stressful. Other times it's pretty fun though. Yeah. My coworkers are pretty nice. At work, I'm seated right next to the lead backend developer, kind of, and the lead front-end developer. So whenever I have questions, if it's backend, I just turn to my right. If it's front-end, I turn to my left. It's a pretty nice spot. Yeah, I learn a lot from sitting at lunch with the people. They talk about politics a lot. My boss has now said multiple times, quote, not to sound like a Trump supporter, but I don't know what his actual political stance is, but I don't know. He seems like a smart man. Okay, how do we do this? So the goal is to group all the zeros to one side and all the ones to one side in the least number of steps possible. So what do we do here? Should we... But yeah, how? What if we go from... What if we go from... Okay, maybe an example will help me. Oh, let's say we have like 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Yeah? So this would be like 2 steps, right? 1, 2, wait, no, 3 steps. 1, 2 for that one, and then 1, 2. Oh, it'll be 4 steps. So how do we know it's 4 steps? How do I even know I have to get this one to here? What if we iterate from back to front? So the focus is on shifting the ones. So we're like, okay, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. That's fine. So we have 3 ones. 3 ones packed to the back. So then when we finally reach the first one here, we're like, okay, how many... Should we go from the front or from the back? So when we reach this one, we're like, okay, you know what? This might be more convenient from iterating to the front and looking at it from the 0th perspective, you know? Oh, Marissa. Hello. No worries, no need to apologize. Hi. I'm doing Microsoft coding interview questions. We're separating black and white balls. Pretty exciting, huh? Okay, I'm struggling to think about how to do this though. What if we look at it from the perspective of trying to fit all the white balls on one side? So on the front, we were like, okay, white balls in the front is 0. Wait, 1. And then we're like, okay, that's a 1, that's a 1. What do I have to do to get this white ball to the left? 1, 2, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm looking at the 3rd position, and I already have 1 ball to the left. This is so bad out of context, like really, really bad. Hey, that's the problem, separating black and white balls. Yeah, I can probably track my current index, right? The number of positions of the white ball that I need to move to the left is my current index minus the number of current white balls, right? Already packed to the left. I feel like that's a good algorithm. Excuse me. 0, 1, 2, 3. So we're at index 3 right now, right? Number of white balls. I should specify this is not the total white balls, this is the total white balls packed to the side. At front, yeah, is 1. So if we're at index 3, and the white balls we already have is 1, then we have to move it minimum 2 to pack it to the front, right? Yeah. And then we can increment our white ball count. Now we have a pair of balls, Marisa. And then we're like, okay, here's another 0. And we're at index 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of white balls packed to the front is 2. So we have to move it 1, 2 to minimally get it to the front. Yeah. That sounds like a good algorithm, right? That sounds nice to me. Watch me attempt this and get it completely wrong. Maybe I should verify if my thinking is correct by the hints. Every 1 in the string S should be swapped with every 0 on its right side. Iterate right to left and count the number of 0 that has already occurred. Whenever you iterate on 1, add that counter to the answer. I think that they might be doing something similar to me. From right to left and count the number of 0s that have already occurred. Oh, wait. So if we're doing it their way then, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure. Let's just count the number of white balls then. White balls. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3 says solve it in one line. I don't know how to solve in one line. So if we get to here, then it's like 2, right? So like 1, 2. Okay, and then 1, 1, 2. Well, yeah, okay, that's a simpler algorithm. So the number of times I just iterate from right to left, right? Every time I get to a 1, I'm like, okay, how many white balls have I seen? That's how much I have to scooch. And 2 for this one. For this one is the same because the 1 would be here now, and then the 0s would be here. It'd be like 1, 2. Yeah, okay, that's a good algorithm. That's what we're going with. Okay, cool. Let's iterate from n to start then. For int I is equal to s dot length. Is this how you do length in strings again? I forgot. Well, I is greater than or equal to 0, then I minus minus. Okay, I'm gonna do a sanity check just to make sure I'm iterating backwards correctly. Print ln. Let's do s dot character at I. Okay, we're supposed to return a long, right? Okay, so return -1 L. Is this how you do long in Java? Java long literal. You just put an L at the end. Yeah. Append the letter L. Or, okay, yeah, exactly. Let's just do a capital L because that looks like a 1. Oh, semicolon. Index out of bounds exception. Oh, -1. So for strings, it is a parentheses that is needed. Okay, 101, okay, yes. 001, very good. 1110, okay. Okay, we're on the right track, boys. So now all we have to do is count the number of white balls that we see. Int white balls is equal to 0. Should I be writing down that? Okay, give me a second. I need to update my notes. String length. String length is length parentheses. Okay. So, if the current character is pair current character is equal to s dot character at I, and if the current char is equals to 0, then the white ball count increments. White balls plus, and else if it's a black ball, then let's track the moves in a variable called moves. Maybe I'll call it scoot the black balls. Else if it's a black ball, there's no other case, right? Black ball case. Else if it's a black ball, then the number of scoots you have to make to the black ball plus equals the number of white balls you've seen in the past. And then you just return the number of scoots that you made to the black balls. Run plus equals cannot find symbol. Oh, scoots should be plural. Wow, don't tell me I actually got it. No. Oh, I understand. Long. Wait, let's use this test case first. Run. This should just be integer overflow, no? Okay, submit. Let's go, we did it, boys. Hey, it worked. That was easier than I remembered. Let's look at another solution. Long count is 0. Previous note of zeros is 0. Okay. So they start from the end. Okay. If s dot character at I is equal to 0, else count plus equals return count. That's exactly what I did. So why is my solution so slow? What if I submit it again? Is it going to be faster? Oh, great. Now in the 99th percentile. Great. Leetcode being inconsistent. Hey, okay. We solved that one. That was easy. So I'll mark this one as done. Next one is 1405. Should we take like a little mental break before we go to 1405? 1405 is supposed to be difficult. I saved a difficult one for the third one. Let's see. Sure. I'm gonna chat about stuff before we move on to the third question. You guys want to see something funny? It's kind of work related. Okay. I'm gonna add a window here, window capture, Blender. Can you guys see this? Whoop. Look, I animated them myself. It's 3D too. It's like a 3D model. Hey. Shork. Yeah. I am secretly working on a mascot for the company that I'm working on. They probably will not accept it, but it's fun for me. Yeah, the startup that I work at, they're currently trying to flesh out their theme and I guess design, logo, stuff like that. Their brand essentially. Yeah, I showed this to our main UX designer, the one who's spearheading this movement, and she said it was cute, but she doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like she'll be using it directly. Yeah, I actually showed it to some other people too, like the lead backend engineer and another more junior engineer. They said they liked it. I think it'd be so cool if they use this though. Chances are low for it though. I'm just imagining because I work for a ChatGPT wrapper company, right? I'm imagining this thing is just like hovering next to the top right corner of the input text box. Imagine like ChatGPT, but this is hovering really tinily near the text box. And then it just gets happier and happier the more words you type into the text box. Like this, like, oh, initially it's a little bit happy. And then it's really happy. And then it starts flying around because it's so happy, you know, that you're typing stuff. I feel like that it would increase user usage and, you know, encourage people to actually chat more with the chatbot. Yeah, that's my idea. And then we could totally do like a parasocial relationship if, I don't know, if we can't get them with a quality product, we'll trap them with this parasocial relationship. It's gonna know your name and be like, hey, Marissa, where were you? Why haven't you been using this product? I'm so lonely. Quick, give me the head pats. But yeah, I want to work on a prototype and show it to the company. I'm gonna probably just put him next to a input text box and then make him go happier and happier and see where they take it. I have so much ideas for this guy. I want to like be able to cry and apologize if our chatbot does something wrong, so that users will probably be more forgiving towards us if it's such a cute thing that's apologizing. Yeah, I think it'd be so funny, but the chances of this being accepted is really low. 360, whoa. This just reminded me of my Tamagotchi I left to rot for like 2 years. Oh, Tamagotchi. Where is it right now? In a closet? But yeah, that's what I want to show. Okay, enough break time. Let's move on to Leetcode. Which Leetcode? 1405? 1405. Leetcode. 1405. Longest happy string. Oh boy. I honestly don't know, says Marissa. Longest happy string. A string is called happy if it satisfies the following conditions. Haven't I done this before? Like really recently? Maybe I did in Python. Who knows? A string S. Let me grab some water. Oh. By the way, Marisa. Man, I still suck at saying your name. Marissa. The snake. S as in snake, huh? Silent S. Marisa. Isn't it really late in your time zone? You're up really late, huh? Well, thanks for being on the stream. I appreciate it. Longest happy string. A string S is called happy if it satisfies the following conditions. Whoa. S only contains letters A, B, and C. S does not contain any of AAA, BBB, or CCC as a substring. S contains at most A occurrences of the letter A. S contains at most B occurrences of the letter B. Okay, so these are numbers, okay. S contains at most C occurrences of the letter C. It's only like 1903. Oh, 703. Oh, I don't know why I thought it was way later. Yeah, it's actually morning for me. Given three integers A, B, and C, return the longest possible happy string. If there are multiple longest happy strings, return any of them. If there is no such string, return the empty string. A substring is a contiguous sequence of characters within a string. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Here C is 7. Okay, I'm starting to see some things here. So we can make this longer if we use C, if we start with C, right? Because we can pad it out with stuff in between with A, B. If you started with an A, then you probably couldn't have like 3 groups of C, right? If you start out with A, then you could do a CC, and then a B, and then a CC, but then you wouldn't be able to fit another CC in there. So we should probably prioritize using characters with bigger counts first. Ooh, I remember there's a Rayified says, "Hi Chet, how's it going?" Hey Rayified, it's going good. I am jobbing. Let's see. Yeah, where do I even start? I am working. Today's my day off, so is tomorrow. I've been on the wait list for Microsoft for like half a year now. Yeah, job is going good. Oh, I was just showing. You want to see something cool? I might have the opportunity to design the mascot for the startup I work at. Look, it's this guy. He's just a little blob. Did you make first CRUD? What is a CRUD? Create, read. Like the CRUD operation? Delete. I forgot what the U stands for. Yeah. I just came back and now you're doing 2D lols. 4D. 3D. Wait, what do you mean by CRUD? Did you make first CRUD? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I used to do a bunch of 3D animation actually. I was never very good at it. My strength is in more basic modeling. I suck at character animation. I need lots of references for it. Pretty cool, right? It would be so cool if they use this for like the mascot. Anyways, are you Java backender? Yeah, I'm Java backender. I want to get more involved in front end though. Front end looks so fun. And it like directly impacts the user. Okay. What do we do here? Huh. So obviously we should prioritize using the characters with the longest counts. Update. In computer programming, read, create, read, update, and delete are the 4 basic operations of persistent storage. Oh, The U is for update. I totally forgot. I see. I'm a Java backender too, and my whole career I made CRUDs. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not really making APIs at my job. I'm making, how do I say this? I'm controlling the back end of a chatbot, I guess. So everything that happens underneath the UI, like, I don't know, like embeddings, that kind of stuff for LLMs. Like helping it sort out information. Yeah. Okay. A is 7, B is 1, C is 0. Are there any hints here? Use a greedy approach. Okay. Use a letter with the maximum current limit so that it can be added without breaking the condition. Okay, yes, I already know these two things from looking at the examples. How greedy though? Reified says, oh, sound like more interesting job than mine. Oh no. Trust me, sometimes it's boring too, but sometimes it's pretty fun. It has its highs and lows too. Okay, how do we do this? So we should definitely... Wait, yeah, how? We should definitely prioritize using the letters with the biggest numbers, right? How do we track? How do we track? We also have to track how many numbers of each letters that we use in a row. For example, if we use CC, then we probably can't do another C, like add into the string. Should we have like 3 variables storing like how many in a row we last did? Obviously we need some sort of loop, right? But what's the stop condition? If the string is the same as the last run? Use a greedy approach. I actually don't know what the exact implementation is, but I have a general idea. Should I just start coding? I know that I have to continually take the longest, the most frequent letter I have, and then add it to the string, and then watch out for 2 in a row. Because if I have 2 in a row, then I can't add more. Should I look at some solutions, take a peek? Easily solve with greedy strategy, okay. Q. In multiple languages, C#. Everybody's using a priority queue. Whoa, what happened to them? Max heap count. Why are they using a heap? Man, I keep accidentally going backwards. All solutions, C#. Ajay Chowdhury. Oh, okay. This one looks simpler. What are they doing here? current A, current B, current C, okay. Max length A plus B plus C, I equals 0. String builder, well, I is less than, I totally forgot about string builders. Yes, that's a thing. Well, I is less than max length. Okay. So if the current A, so they're tracking how many A's in a row they have here. If the current A's in a row is not 2, and A is greater than B or C, or A is greater than 0 and current B or current C is equal to 2, then string builder.pen A, is the stop condition actually max length? Is less than max length? Is there no breaking out if you can't actually fit more? I++. Oh, I see. So you don't have to add stuff on every I. You know what? I think I see how to do this. So that's, I think that's what I need to help with the stop condition. Okay, so you have an I index where you could add stuff into, like theoretically add stuff into the result string, but you don't actually have to add stuff if it prematurely stops. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I know what to do then. So just track how many last A, B's, and C's that you have in a row last time, like recently, and then for I all the way to the max possible string, for each letter, if its current count is greater than the other character counts, and it's not 2 in a row, then you add it in. You can also add it in if the other character counts are like 2 in a row too. Yeah. And then you track how many in a row you have. Yeah. If I say, it sounds like a greedy task. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Cool, let's start. So int A in a row, that's a long name, equals 0. Int B in a row, equal to 0. Int C in a row is equal to 0. I'm so glad I took a peek at the solutions. I would be sitting here for a long time trying to figure out what the stop condition is. Yeah. Should we do a for loop for int I is equal to 0? Well, I is less than A plus B plus C. That's the max possible length, right? Wait, if you can only have one character, so you start at I, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then I plus plus. Okay. So now we have to figure out when to use A. So if we should also do the word count too. Int word count is equal to 0. So, okay, so in what conditions can we use A? If the count of A is greater than B and count of A is greater than C, then we should prioritize using it. But if A in a row is less than, if we have 2 A's in a row already, then we can't use it. So if A in a row is less than 2, so it could be 0 or 1. Then we can use A. Do we even have to? We're returning a string. Okay. You know what? Let's do, for simplicity, let's do a string. String word is equal to this. Let's replace this with this string builder in the end. A plus B plus C is obviously wrong because 117. Oh, I see what you're saying. We don't necessarily have to do anything in the I, right? I was thinking like we have I for this, and then this, and then if we increment I every time, sometimes we don't even have to do anything because we have no options left, right? So we'll still get to the end. But now that you're mentioning it, I do see something wrong with this. This would change, wouldn't it, if I keep subtracting A's, A, B, and C as I go. So I should probably take this out, like... Yeah, int max word length. But yeah, I am noticing something wrong. Max word length. Max length is equal to A plus B plus C. I should keep this outside. Okay, less than max length. Then you simulate using an A, so word plus equals A, and then A in A row plus plus. And then if you have B in a row, then you set it to 0. C in A row is equal to 0. Yeah. There's also another condition where you can use this, right? If both, like if you have B in a row or C in a row, then it's time to use another A, I guess. Yeah. Or if B in a row is equal to 2, or C in A row is equal to 2, then you can use an A. Let me indent this for better readability. And then I just repeat this for B and C, right? I feel like that should be it. So now this is use B. Okay. Man, cursor would be so good for this, wouldn't it? This is basically the same thing, but soft with B and C. If B is greater than A, and B is greater than C, and B in a row is less than 2, or if A in a row is 2 or C in a row is 2, then we can use B. And then you do B in a row plus plus, A in a row is 0, C in a row is 0. Now you repeat this for C. Okay, this is the case where we're using C. If C is greater than A, and C is greater than B, and C in a row is less than 2, or if A in a row is 2 or B in a row is 2, meaning you have no other options, perhaps word plus equals C, C in a row plus plus, A in a row is equal to 0, B in a row is 0. Okay, this is going to be really hard to debug, by the way, if we don't get it right. And let's return word. Okay. Do you think this is going to work? I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. Wrong answer. Okay, what did I do here? C, C, A, C, C. Oh. I know it's wrong. I'm not decrementing. A minus minus, right? I'm not decrementing the how many letters I have left. C minus minus. Run. Semicolon. Been coding too much in Python. Wrong answer. Okay. CC, A, CC. Wait, why am I giving A's? Oh. I should be putting the condition. I should be checking if A is greater than 0 here, right? In the if statement somehow. So we could do like, or this part should be fine, right? Because greater than. Surely the 0 case will be caught here. It's this part. If B in a row is equal to 2 or C in a row is equal to 2. And A is greater than 0. And operators take precedence over or, right? So this should be safe. And then I can add a, and B is greater than 0. And C is greater than 0. What is A equals to B a what if? Oh, that's a good question. A. Well, we're on a good track. But you are right. What if A is equal to B? Should we do like a last resort? Should these be greater than or equal to? If like they're all the same. Sure, if they're all the same, then we could probably use anything. Maybe we'll turn this into greater than or equal to. But what if they're all 0? Oh no, what if they're all 0? Oh well, let's submit. We'll probably get some wrong, but we'll correct them as we go. Yeah. Okay. Should this actually be greater than? But you're right. What happens if it's equal to 0? Equal. Let's use this test case. Yeah. Expected is AABC. Can we use this test case? Oh, we already are using it. Palm says, what motivates you to continue doing Leetcode problems now that you've gotten a job? Oh, you've discovered I have a job. Oh wait, maybe I was talking about it. Oh, excuse me. Part of it is because I want to maintain the skills I've learned. It'd be kind of sad if I didn't maintain them and I have to start over again one day. Second is, I've been on the waitlist for Microsoft for like half a year now. They just told me the interview is like in 2 days. So I'm cramming. Yeah. Microsoft is a nice company, you know? Yo boy probably isn't gonna get in, but he's gonna do his best. Ray says, I don't think so. I have MS. Hate. Really? Why do you hate MS? Do you not like their products? Or, okay, yeah, what do we do in this case? How many? We have 8 of 36 solved. All right. People like Microsoft products. So yeah, we output nothing for this. Greater than or equal to. So yeah, we could choose, should these actually be greater than or equal signs? I think I see the argument for it. If it's equal to, it just has to be one of the biggest, right? Just one of the biggest. Run. Because they buy a good product and they transform it to shit. Like Skype. Oh, it's literally their business strategy, lol, says Threeve. Okay, so we have ABC, ABC, ABC. Why aren't we using more AAs? What's stopping us from using more AAs? So A is greater than or equal to B. Yeah, so at this point we're like, A is definitely not the biggest anymore, right? We could always use A to, like, well, yeah, we should prioritize using letters in a row, right? How do we capture that in the if statement? Verify says that's your first job. Sorry? Are you talking to someone else? And A in row is less than 2. Wait, yeah, how do we capture the fact that we want to prioritize making numbers in a row? Wait, I might need another peek at the solution. I'm confused. Wait, I have an editorial access? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh. Okay, here. If current A is not equal to 2 and A is greater than B and greater than C, or A is greater than 0 and current B is equal to 2. Okay. That's your bro. Wait, I feel like I'm so close. What's wrong with my if statement? Current A is not equal to 2. Yeah, A in a row is not equal to 2 and A is greater than or equal to B, yeah. And A is greater than or equal to C, Okay. Or B in a row is equal to 2, or C in a row is equal to 2, and A is greater than 0. Wait, I'm doing it exactly like them. Dot append A, current A plus plus, yeah. Current B equals 0. Huh. That's strange. I'm basically doing it exactly like them. About this one. Current B is not equal to 2. I++. Yeah. There could be cases where you just don't do anything, right? Am I not processing the variables correctly? So the if statements are messing up? Word plus equals A, current A++, B in row 0, C in row 0, A minus minus. I feel like I'm doing exactly like them. I don't know what's wrong, actually. But yeah, if we do use A in the front, then A minus minus is just 1 now. So it wouldn't even fit the first if statement. Or C, current C is equal to 2. Wait, yeah, I'm so confused. What am I doing wrong? Why is it outputting this? While I is less than max length. That's your bro account. Current A equals 0, B is, these are all zeros. Max length is this. I'm replacing word with string builder. I less than max length, Okay, let's look at this more carefully. Current A is not equal to 2. I'm just gonna move this to the front like they do too. I think it's basically the same though. So if A in a row is not equal to 2, less than 2, and A greater than equal to B, and A greater than equal to C, or okay, I'm gonna move this to the front too, even though it's the same thing. Or A is greater than 0, and B in a row is equal to 2, or C in a row is equal to 2. SB.append A, A in a row plus, B in a row is equal to 0, C in a row is 0, A minus minus. Yeah, so how come? I feel like I'm doing it exactly. Oh wait, there's a bunch of else ifs here. Is that literally the issue? Why would else ifs affect it though? Wow, it worked. Why? Wait, I need to think about this. Why does what? It worked. It worked. Why are the else ifs necessary? Wait, I gotta think about this. Why are the else ifs necessary? That's so surprising. I guess, like, wait, I'm so confused. I guess it makes sense in some way though, because I guess why it was printing AB and not AA in a row initially was because right after it printed A, it then looked at B immediately and was like, oh, it fulfilled the condition, so we'll print B. So what happens if I do this, right, and I skipped everything and I come back here? Is A greater than 0? Yeah. Right, A in a row is less than 2? Yeah. Is A greater than or equal to B? It's not, actually. And A is greater than or equal to C. My output is A, B, A, B, C. Oh, okay. So we're still actually not doing... Okay, we're still not doing multiple A's in a row. Oh. I think the issue was actually... Oh. I think the issue was actually... I'm printing more letters than I should be, because I'm only incrementing I1 for every... I could do 3 letter additions. I could do an A, B, and C, but I only increment I by 1. So that would not be a good representation of how many letters I actually have left. So I'm printing too many characters. So I'm printing A, B, A, B, C. Let me remove these. I should probably do this problem again. Yeah, so I'm doing ABC, ABC, ABC. There's always ABCs. Yeah, so I'm overprinting basically. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna write this problem down for review. 1405. 1405. So my problem was basically if-else's. Oh, okay. Sick. So that's a check mark. Should we do one more problem? I initially only wanted to do 3 problems. Am I going to regret this decision? We did 1405. The next Microsoft question I have written down is 2938. 2938. Should we do one more? 2938. Oh wait, I already did that. 88. 88 then. Man, I hope I'm not going to regret this decision. I'm not going to sit here for another like 2 hours. Let's do problem 88. Merge sorted array. Oh. Let me just look at the example straight up. Nums1 is this, ms3, nums is 2. Wait, this is not that bad, is it? Let me lower my blinds. Oh, actually, shall we take a slight mental break before we do the last one? Let's see. What should I talk about? Recently at work, we've been having trouble with one customer. He keeps spilling work stories. Basically, we have access to their database, right? They gave us the credentials to their database, and we have a chatbot that's fronting their database. It's really weird. In the mornings, the chatbot works perfectly, but in the afternoons, in the evenings, I feel like, no, this is objective. The quality of the chatbot is worse. Like, it sometimes would just straight up not work, not be able to access their data in the afternoons or evenings. And it was driving some of our engineers crazy. I think they even demoed it. Like, none of the queries worked in the evening. And the chatbot only did best in the morning. We still don't know why. Probably something to do with the connection or something. I'm not sure. At first we thought it was their database that was not working, like it was throttling us or something in the afternoons or evenings. And then my boss actually called him the customer and tried to figure it out. And then he kind of got an earful from them, which kind of sucks. They're like, you shouldn't release the product if it's not working. Honestly, I'm surprised a lot of our customers are still with us after everything they go through with us. Like, I think I was saying 15 minutes ago, my boss accidentally leaked the secret key of one of our customers. They're still with us for some reason. Even though security and accuracy is supposed to be really important to us. Now for this customer, the product doesn't work on the evenings or the afternoon. It's crazy. But hey, when the product works, it does kind of work. I guess that's what's helping us. Anyways, last problem. Merge sorted array. Why did this stump me in the past? For context, these problems I'm doing are Microsoft questions that have stumped me in the past I've written down. Why did this take me? Why is this hard for me? Let me get a drink of water. You are given two integer arrays nums1 and nums2 sorted in non-decreasing order, so basically increasing order. Why can't they just say increasing order? And two integers m and n. M and n, representing the number of elements in nums1 and nums2 respectively. Marisa says, reminds me of me and my Wi-Fi. It usually works fine in the morning, but as the day progresses, I have like 144p with 1 FPS. Well, yeah, what if it's just the internet connection of the customer? You know, they're complaining that it doesn't work well in the afternoons or evenings. And we have no idea why. Wait, but it sometimes happens to us too for that particular customer. I don't know. Maybe. Merge nums1. M and n, representing the number of elements in nums1 and nums2 respectively. Merge nums1 and nums2 into a sorted array sorted in non-decreasing order. The final sorted array should not be returned by the function, but instead be stored inside the array nums1. Okay. So in place of nums1. To accommodate this, nums1 has a length of m plus n, where the first m elements denote the elements that should be merged, and the last n elements are set to 0 and should be ignored. Nums2 has a length of n. Oh, okay. So basically we need to merge nums2 into nums1. Okay, well right off the bat I can think of See, I don't know if we should do this in place in nums1, because what if we have like nums2, we have a 0, right? That means I have to shift everything to the right. That's really inconvenient. What if I do this in another array? Like merge sort all of them into another array. And then copy everything back into nums1 in one pass. That would still be m plus n time, right? But if I had to shift everything again and again in nums1, that could go up to like n squared time. Do we have any hints here? Can you come up with an algorithm that runs in O of n plus n time? Yeah, I just described it. Hint 1. You can easily solve this problem if you simply think about two elements at a time, rather than two arrays. We know that each of the individual arrays is sorted. What we don't know is that how they will intertwine. Can we take a local decision and arrive at an optimal solution? If you simply consider one element each at a time from the two arrays, and make a decision and proceed accordingly, you will arrive at the optimal solution. Wait, hold on. What if we do this from end to start? Oh, I'm starting to see it. If we do it from start to end, we run into like number shifting in array issues. But if we do it from end to start, let's say we're looking at 3 and then 6, right? 6 is greater than 6. 6 is greater than 3. So we put 6 at the end over here first. So then we move the pointer here to 5. Oh, I see it. I see the solution. I don't need additional storage. I don't need additional storage. So then we have 5. 5 is greater than 3. We have 2 pointers. So 5 goes here. Then we have 2, 3. I see the solution. I see the solution. We basically will have 2 pointers starting, going from end to start on both arrays. And then we'll continually see which number pointed at is bigger, and then we'll put them at the end. And then move the pointers accordingly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my first solution was actually pretty dumb. There's no need for additional storage. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's call int p1 is equal to n minus 1. That's the index that we'll start at. And p2 is equal to n minus 1. That's our second index. Okay, so while what should we do here? Well, both p1 is greater than or equal to 0, and p2 is greater than or equal to 0. Then we continually see which one is bigger, right? And yeah, put them at the end, shift the pointers. There should be an OR statement, right? We can do num1 is equal to okay, we have to be careful here because the index could be out of bounds at this point, right? P1 could be like in the negatives. We're only guaranteed that one of them is greater than or equal to 0. So num1. So is P1 greater than or equal to 0? If yes, then get nums1, pointer 1. Else, you do what do you do? Then you do -1, I suppose, just as a bogus value. Oh wait, we can do how do you do infinity in Java? Integer.max value, is that how you do it? Let me look this up. Java integer max value. Integer.max underscore value. Okay. I think I got it. It's not highlighting though, so I don't know. Java how to do one line if statement. Ternary operator. I'm looking for conditional statement with the question mark and the colon thing. Man, what are these called? Oh, conditional operator. Oh, here. Yeah, okay, I'm doing it right then. I'm doing it right. And then num2 is equal to, if pointer 2 is within bounds, like it's greater than 0, then you do nums2. Nums2, pointer 2 is equal to, yeah. Else you do integer dot, should we do min value? Let's do min value. Min value. Let's do a sanity check right now. Let's just print out what nums1 and nums2 are. Just have that print ln. num1 plus a base plus a num2. And then just to keep the loop going, p1 minus minus, p2 minus minus. Okay, let's run. This is definitely not going to be correct, but I just want to see them iterating correctly. Num1, oh, int num1, int num2. Cannot find symbol nums. Oh, I misspelled nums. Cool, I don't know why case 2 is passing, that's pretty bogus. What's my standard output? Okay, 3, 6, 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay, very cool. Cool. Time to start inserting stuff into the array. So what happens if num1 is, if num1 is greater than num2, then I should be inserting num1 at the end of nums1. The naming is getting kind of confusing. So then we do nums1. Oh, we have to track the current index too. Sure. Let's track the int I is equal to m plus n maybe? M plus n minus 1. 3, 3, so 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, minus 1. So nums1 at the master index is equal to num1. Code then says, hello, it's been a long time, hope everything is fine. Oh, hi Van, hello. What's up? Everything is fine. Yeah, I'm trying Microsoft Leetcode questions. I've been on the waitlist of Microsoft for like half a year now. It's pretty crazy. nums1 I is equal to num1. And then we decrement pointer 1 minus minus. That should be it, right? Is that it? And else, that means nums2 is possibly greater than nums1 or equal to it. So we said nums1 I equal to nums2, the second number. And then no matter what, we do a I minus minus, right? There should, maybe there's stuff that I'm missing. I think this is it. Semicolon. But yeah, how you doing, Van? Hope you're doing good too. Is equal to num2. Index -1 out of bounds. Oh no. Why? I is equal to, so 3, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be starting at n plus n minus 1. Oh, also, I forgot to decrement p2 over here. It worked! I think it worked. Well, let's not count. Let's not get too excited. Maybe the submission doesn't work. Oh! We beat it 100%. Let's go! Alright. We saw 4 problems. Nice. Oh. I'm debating whether I should come back after lunch. It's like, I'm in PST time, I live in the west side of USA. I'm debating whether I should come back after lunch and do more Leetcoding. I probably should. Yeah, I probably have to leave now. But yeah, this was a productive stream. 4 problems. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna hop off for now then. Thanks, Van, for coming on. Thanks, Reified. Thanks, Marisa. Hopefully I'm better at pronouncing the name right. Probably not. I'm still probably off. Thanks everyone for coming. I'm gonna hop off now. There's a chance I might come back on later to do more. Alright, bye guys, see you. Bye Marisa. Bye Ven.